God help us. No, it's his turn. Yes. It's after him is you, Abi. Do you have a question? Okay. Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Your name?
Eli.
Eli. L-E.
E-L-I.
Eli. Is it the prophet?
That's the spelling language. In my native language is Eli.
Eli. What does it mean? Do you mind saying?
Yes, God is.
God is. Awesome. Nice to meet you.
So I want to throw some more lights on the will of man, the will of God in the context of prayer. So let me give a case study of King Hezekiah.
Yes.
When the prophet had to come to him to give the information from God that he's about to die and should keep his house in order.
Yes.
From that account, we saw that Hezekiah prayed.
Yes.
And God extended his years, 15 more years.
Yes.
I know you said that we can't use one is a story.
Yes.
And be used as a doctrine.
Yes.
Again, in the New Testament, when Jesus was giving an account of what happened between the widow and the wicked judge.
The wicked judge, yes.
Yeah, the explanation Jesus gave.
Yes.
I'm trying to marry all of these
Yes.
in the context of the prayer.
Yes.
That it's the will of God that will come to pass if you pray and it's not in God's will, it won't happen. But in these cases,
yes.
It actually happened.
Yes.
But what I wanted you to really clarify for me
yes.
Is it possible that when we in our will
yes.
press on, God allows our will instead of his will, but the consequences thereof?
Because in the first example with Ezekiel, he had added years, but it didn't turn out well.
Exactly.
So you don't want that. Yes. The case of the children of Israel, they asked for the law. It was given to them. It didn't turn out well. They asked for Saul. It also didn't turn out well. So every time people, quote unquote, push through with their will, it never went well for them. And as a teacher, you have to think consequence when you are teaching. You don't present possibilities that will hurt people. You only present possibilities that will protect them and that will strengthen their walk with God. So, are those possibilities there? Yes. Does the Bible, for example, and the importunity of prayer that you spoke about in Luke 18, there is a very important component to that. Because first of all, it was a parable. And Jesus was teaching about faith. Let's look at it. Luke 18. But that is a very, very powerful question. Look at verse 8. It says, I tell you that it will avenge them speedily. Nevertheless, when the Son of Man cometh, shall he find faith on the earth? And that was his quote and unquote. No, he might want to have a follow-up question. Please wait. So, because he's asking a very practical doctrinal question. So it says, will he really find faith on the earth? And that faith there means persistence on what they heard. Remember we said faith cometh by hearing and hearing by the word. So importunity of prayer is staying on a promise. And a Jew has promise from God for vengeance. So the story should not just be understood pertaining to will. It should be understood pertaining to justice and the idea of what it is, which is importunity of prayer, praying through what ought to be. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. But is it possible to get something that God doesn't want for you? Yes, that's the meaning of disobedience. Absolutely. Disobedience means I pick what God said not to pick. And you can disobey because you have a will. Yeah. And your will can answer prayer. The will, Numbers 13:33. I hope I'm correct with this text. Will is very powerful. Sir, I pray that, Lord, see, I know you gave me will, but my will is that your will should be done in my life. Just help me. I don't want will. Will will put me inside trouble. My own will is that your own will should be done. I'm telling you. It says, there we saw the giants, the descendants of Anak came from the giants, and were like grasshoppers in our own sight, and so we were in their sight. I don't know if you can see. They said we were like grasshoppers in our own sight. From the moment we accepted ourselves like this, we started projecting to them how they should see us. That's the power of will. So, will can give you dreams. Will can give you, quote and unquote, willed prophetic voices. If you like somebody, I'm telling you, you will dream. And you will not know that it's not God until they break your heart. You will now say, no, that's not God. God cannot turn devil to angel. You will know that, no, this. You understand what I'm saying? That's the power of the will. It's a very powerful thing. It's the will that is the will that God gave man that can make man question if there is God, and God didn't kill him.